And we're live. Hello everyone. Welcome back to the stream. I've got Speedy Eggbert today, and I've got Cassie with me for it. Say hello.
Yeah, I'm here and we're gonna go fast. Because Speedy Eggbert is fast. He's a fast little dude.
And I'm gonna make sure you can hear Cassie. I'll get the volume adjusted there. When I open Speedy Eggbert, it says, "Do you want to allow this app from an unknown publisher to make changes to your device?"
My greatest regret is that I won't be able to hear all of Speedy Egbert's noises that he makes.
Yes. So yeah, you really enjoyed this game last time, huh?
I thought it was so funny.
Nice.
Every time he explodes.
It seems like your kind of game.
And there was Baby Zone.
Oh yeah, boy, the game is really loud. Hold on. Let me adjust this. Maybe it's a good thing you can't hear it, because you would have got your eardrums blasted out. If you heard it just now.
Implying I have eardrums.
Oh, it's still loud.
Who the heck would put drums in their ears? That's a silly idea.
But the game puts its own volume back up every time I click into it.
Rude.
So I have to do it in the settings.
Tell it. No, that's mean.
I can't adjust it in the volume mixer because it puts itself back up.
Wow, that's
Still
rude.
really loud. Put it down to like
You should
2.
tell it. No.
Let's see how it is now. Okay, that's much more reasonable now. I think we can both be heard over the game now.
We're live. Do. It's action time. It's Bissy.
Hey, Biss.
Hi, Bissy. Alright, Mr. Eggbert, don't fall in that lava.
Oh, I've turned the sound down too low. Why you gotta be like this, Eggbert? Let's turn this down.
Slow corn Dave. Oh, I never noticed he has the animation for when he's teetering on a ledge.
Yeah.
Oh, he's trapped. He's gonna get lava down there.
There we go.
No music, all sound.
Well, death has come to Eggbert.
Oh no, I guess I'm about to see it.
He gets fried.
Yeah, I hate to see that happen.
Eggbert has a skeleton? I don't think he had a skeleton. What skeleton did you see, Biss?
Can you jump up that shaft?
Oh.
I guess we'll never find out.
Egbert's not very speedy.
Oh, Ash is asking if Speedy Ash is asking if Speedy Eggbert farts.
Ooh,
I bet he
interesting.
farts.
I was gonna say that's lore that Cassie can furnish you with. Let's go ahead and say
yeah. Speedy Eggbert definitely farts. He knows what's
Do they
up.
smell like eggs?
Yeah, they smell like eggs. I know this because I'm the expert.
The expert.
Yeah, exactly. I'm the expert. This is just spamming the word doesn't. But little do they know, they have no power here because they're just in text and I'm a voice.
Little does Biss know they have no power over this stream. What the heck is the point of this
They have no
area?
power over baby.
You know what? One thing that a platformer should never have that this game like really loves to have, and that's pointless dead ends.
are you implying that pointless dead ends are a bad thing, lady?
In a platformer. Oh, well, we've lost that one.
But lady, the best thing about them is that they have no point. And they shouldn't be there.
Just like Eggbert himself.
Oh wow, he just blew up.
Okay, now how is this fair?
The thing the jetpack, the propeller pack just blows up.
How am I supposed to do this? If you touch the ceiling, it explodes. And I can't do that. Well, I guess maybe you're not supposed to go through there. Level design.
I can't wait to see him explode.
Oh yeah, and the game pauses.
Come
the
on,
game pauses
Eggbert.
for a second every time that the music starts over.
Yeah,
Oops.
and he like looks at the screen like, well, that's probably what he sounds like.
So I just lost my propeller pack thing, and there was no reason to be over there. It's just another dead end.
Yes. He do explode.
There we go. To raise your chest. So yeah, despite the fact that I played this game a lot as a kid, these are levels that I never played because I never had the full version of the game until now. Because all the games by this developer are available for free now. They've all been made into freeware on their website.
Yeah, this is the beginning of a new era.
A free Eggbert.
Free Eggbert!
Eggbert for all.
Free Eggbert for all!
So I think I've done everything down here. Let's try exploring some other areas. Another thing that I always love in platformers is backtracking. Everyone's favorite.
Yeah, that's why this is the greatest game of all time.
There's another jetpack up there for no reason. How does one get in there? Oh, it must be there. How does an Eggbert
I get the
in
feeling these levels were all tossed together in like an hour.
there? Probably. That's why there's a level editor. If you don't like these, you can just make your own that you like better.
Yeah, I knew you could go up there. That's because I'm basically a baby genius.
Well, yeah, because you do the thing with the Roomba, right?
Yeah. I do the thing with the Roomba.
Where are the other treasure chests?
This baby's a genius. Maybe they're up there. Oh, I guess
Nope.
not.
Up seems to have nothing.
Maybe they're in the lava. You should go in the lava, lady.
Should go fry our egg boy. Anything down here other than bombs? Nope. Nothing.
What does Bissy do with the Roomba?
You do an entirely different thing with the Roomba? What thing is that?
Bissy could easily ride the
How
Roomba
would you
just
ever
like a
get
baby.
this, by the way? You can't jump up here, and if you already have a propeller pack, you can't get another one. Why is it up there? Oh, music restarting.
It's just in case you're a baby genius.
Can y'all hear the music okay? It looks like it is maybe low. You fight the Roomba. Right, Eggbert, get through there without blowing up.
Versus Roomba!
So we went up here, right? There was a treasure chest up there that we already got. And then there was this.
Why do you think the game stops when the music loops?
I don't know. Also, something I remembered, but like I didn't remember last time I streamed it, is that I don't think the free trial had music at all. So you just have to play in silence. And just listen to Eggbert and nothing else. Which gives the game a completely different vibe. With the music, it's
How
totally
is
different.
like... How is like the free trial expected to like hook anyone when not even the full game is like well actually who am I kidding, it's a beautiful game, it's gorgeous, it's perfect.
You get the rock world and like the blue mechanical world are the only two you can play.
Oh yeah, Bis gets eaten by the Roomba.
Is this a secret over here? Yeah, a pointless secret. Even the secrets in this game are useless.
Welcome to nothing. Can I take
I
your
don't think
order?
we went this way. Did we? Oh wait, I think we did. Yeah, and that happened last time too. Eggbert, why? We're already... We're off to a
Welcome to
great start,
Eggy
aren't we?
Speedbird.
I think I'm permanently stuck down here now.
Those explosions get me every time.
Yeah, I'm permanently stuck now. So that's another thing about this game that I keep mentioning, is that you can permanently get stuck.
Maybe Baby Egg Baby has to go past that spike that you're trying to fly over. Because you can just waste a life on it.
Yeah. Which is also bad game design in my opinion. In my opinion.
It's very weird. In my poop opinion.
There was no treasure chest
I wouldn't
back
even
the
call
other
it
way.
like...
What was that?
What? Oh, I was just gonna say, I'm sure some good designer could make that an interesting gameplay mechanic.
Having to
Dying
sacrifice
on
an Eggbert.
purpose. Yeah, but these
The camera
designers...
when you have the...
Or who am I kidding? Probably one person sure hasn't.
When you have the jetpack, the camera's a little weird. Like, you don't get to see very far ahead of yourself. And it's a little weird.
Yeah, that's game design.
Like, look how far to the edge of the screen he can get there. You'll see it in just a moment.
Yeah, you know, among the game design community, we that's how you make a game difficult.
Okay, don't blow
Is
up.
you make
Okay.
it impossible to tell where you're going, because that way you can defeat your player.
Explosions are so
Defeating
intense,
the
aren't
player
they?
is the goal of game design.
Cassie likes the very intense explosions in this game.
They're very funny. They make me do a giggle.
Alright, let's find out what happens if we sacrifice Eggbert here.
Sacrifice. Egg-rifice. Sorry,
Yep,
Eggbert. Wait, was that your last Eggbert?
Well, I guess it was.
Oh, I see.
But this is... that's what you have to do. That's how it's done. What a load of horseradish. Whoops.
What a load of barnacles.
This is a load of barnacle.
This is a load of
Yeah, there's an
barnacles.
extra life. He had a skull. No, those were just
We
his
were
eyes,
thinking
Biss.
the same.
It wasn't a skull, it was his eyes.
Oh, there's an egg.
We get egg.
Yum yum.
Let's try that
This
again.
is a load of barnacles.
There was an extra life I forgot
Oh,
to get.
yeah,
Let's go back and get that. This game is... this game is called Speedy Eggbert, but it's so slow.
He just falls in the... He just dies.
This is such a slow game.
One thing I wonder about the episode of SpongeBob where they learn swears, like... There's already, like, swears. So what are they learning? Because they already say, like, barnacles and fish sticks. Are these, like, the actual swears from
Yeah.
real life? Probably.
There we go.
Implying a cartoon has that much internal logic.
Yeah, I think this game is just called Speedy, ironically. Because it's certainly not Speedy.
No, he's speedy. He's just going at his own pace.
He's speedy for an egg. Whoops, there goes that.
Yeah.
And then we have to pause and think about it for a moment because the music is restarting.
Yeah, you know, that's good game design. It gives you time to reflect.
Time to reflect on your helicopter having exploded. There's 2 explosions in a row for you, Cassie.
I'm waiting for them to come up.
You're gonna love it. This is the best part of the game, to be honest. Alright, we've got half the treasure chest.
I feel like the whole screen shakes.
It's really powerful. He's just dead.
When his jetpack explodes, he just doesn't react. He's just like, yeah, okay. He just keeps going.
Oh, so there's some stuff down there I missed.
But then when he explodes, that's when it's a problem for him.
Alright, let's get that egg. And try not to lose jetpack.
Let's get that egg.
Try not to lose subscribers.
Yeah, if Speedy Eggbert posts cringe, he's gonna lose subscribers.
Okay, we're missing a treasure chest still. Where is it? Where's the boy? The treasury boy.
It's in Egbert's bum. He put it in his bum. He's hiding it
like
from you so you can't complete the game. Because he wants to stay with you forever.
I feel like maybe, oops, we got it earlier, but then when I restarted,
what's
I
up
didn't
there
get it.
in the shaft?
What shaft?
Wait, no, the other shaft to the right. No. Go back down.
Okay, going back down.
No.
Oh, I see it.
Yes. Okay.
But now I can't get to it because I've bamboozled myself. Wait, I think maybe there's one more.
Oh, sweet.
Oh yeah, there's a aha!
Oh yeah, there's a jetpack down there.
Sometimes the game's got my back.
Oh, not that shaft.
Oh.
The one to the right of it?
Well, there's a bunch of extra lives over here.
Alright, Speedy. You got this, Speedy. Yeah, that shaft. Woohoo!
No treasure chest though, unfortunately.
Oh. This has got to be so confusing to watch because of the stream delay. Because I'm just saying woohoo. Oh wait, is that a shaft over there?
Hold on, let me stand.
To the right of you?
Let me stand still for a second.
Eggs don't have bums. Yeah, that's what you would say, Biz. That's what you would think.
Yeah, you can't. Well, you can get in one block there, but nothing further.
I mean, like on the right wall.
Yeah,
Is
no.
that a...
I checked that.
Oh, I see it. There should be a sequel called Baby Eggbert, and he's a baby.
The sequel is just Speedy Eggbert 2.
And his explosion.
Also, it has. So this game has 40 levels in it. That game, I think it said like over 60 levels or something like that. So they just increased.
Speedy Eggbert 2?
They just increased the amount of levels.
Oh, heck yeah. We gotta play that game.
I've never played that one, so. Gosh dang it.
Yeah, it'll be a brand new adventure.
Egg Venture.
Yeah, a brand new egg venture in the Speedy Eggbert universe.
Where is... Is it over here? No. This is an annoying part of the game, is when you get down to where you're missing just one treasure chest. A Speedy Eggbert movie. Where he explodes.
Yeah. Probably, yeah, that would be
is.
the whole movie.
Finally.
He explodes. Oh, heck yeah.
This level took
Welcome to
this
treasure.
level took like 5 times longer than it needed to. We've only streamed this one level so far on the stream. We've been playing for 20 minutes. I'm gonna go back to the rock world, I think. Let's see if we can do some levels there.
Rock World. What kind of music do you think they have in Rock World? Is it rock and roll?
I think it's just the same music as the rest of the game.
No, it's probably rock and roll.
Wait, these aren't rocks, these are like bookshelves.
Speedy Eggbert.
Oh, no, it's another one of those. No, see, these are levels that I remember playing as a kid. And this 18 treasure chests
Ooh.
here, and you have to backtrack all the way back to the start of the level at the end.
Oh gosh.
Don't you just love
Speedy
game
Eggbert,
design?
more like houses egg.
I just like that one of the worlds is just houses.
That's what I keep laughing at. That's what I do in my spare time. In my spare time, I just laugh at that.
The houses world. Most exciting location in a game ever.
Heck yeah. So this is the rock world, right? But I guess this one is bookcases.
I mean, there was some rocks. Just like other.
Could they not have called...
Hmm?
Could they not have called houses, like, town? Or neighborhood?
No, just houses.
Does it have to just be houses?
What is this? Yeah.
That's like calling a library.
This one is literally. I was just
bookcases.
calling it rocks because that's what it looks like. No, it literally is just called rocks. Like that's really what it is. I wasn't just houses and rocks. I wasn't making stuff up. The most creative one is instead of calling it like toys or whatever, it's called kids stuff. That's the other one.
Is this deliberate? This must be deliberate. They must have known we would find this hilarious. They were like, alright, Elena and Cassie are gonna stream this 10 plus years from now, so we're gonna have to step up our comedy game.
Yeah, well, it's like been 21 years since this game came out. So.
Yeah, that's why I said 10 plus, because I don't know what time is. Oh, this game's older than me.
It's not older than me, though. Uh-huh. Although I didn't play it.
You do a push.
I didn't play it when it came out because I would have been like 2. I played it more like in 2004 or 2005, that sort of time.
Oh, beautiful. I would have been 5/4.
Yeah, I was like 6 or 7 or 8 when I had this.
Wowzers.
I think I was more
It's
like
easy to
7
tell
or
how
8
old
when I had it, actually.
Because, like, besides the literal last 10 days of the year, my age is always just the last 2 digits of the year.
Nice.
So, like, what year is it? 2019. Okay, yeah, I'm 19.
Where's the last treasure chest? I want it. Give it to me, game.
I told you, it's in his bum.
It can't be there every time. Sometimes
He
you poop
goes,
it out. There we go. Cassie could have done that sound effect.
I can't stop laughing when he eats the lollipop.
I wanna watch him
He
get
eat the
tired.
lolly.
I wanna watch him do his tired out animation. That wasn't tired out, that was just... He's upset at me for some reason for making him pull that. Even he knew that was pointless.
He's sick of you.
Please, why did you have to make me pull that?
I like that he has like a little bit of his own personality. He's like, okay, I don't want to do this.
Yeah, this is a level I remember
Like
playing
it's
as a
like you're
kid.
guiding him instead of just like directly controlling him.
See if we can do all the rock levels.
Yeah, rock and roll.
This song sounds like Mario 64. Or Mario Kart.
Oh, I wish I could hear it.
It's got that bass.
Mario Kart. Speedy Eggbert HD collection.
Could you imagine an HD Speedy Eggbert?
3D.
Instead of pre-rendered, it's like actual 3D model.
It's Donkey Kong Country right now. Actually, if you think about it, New Super Mario Bros. Kind of uses the same tech as Donkey Kong Country for a lot of things.
The characters of all, or like Mario has always been an actual 3D model though.
Yeah, I know that in Mario Maker at least,
Whoops.
it's like Mario, Bowser,
Whoops.
and Yoshi are all 3D models.
Here's your favorite
But
part.
then most everything else is 2D. Oh, is it an explosion?
It's a little bit more advanced. It's a bit more advanced than Donkey Kong Country though, because they're all pre-rendered but with depth, or what's it called, the I forget what it's called.
Like
The
light
the
maps?
the
Like
UV
bump
map,
maps?
yeah. So that they can have lighting on them.
Oh, somehow I always assumed the lighting was pre-rendered.
No. That's right. A UV map is what it's called. I couldn't remember that for whatever reason.
I always just call it a bump map
Well, a bump map is different.
because it's easier to remember.
The bump map and the UV map are.
Wait, what?
The
Really?
bump map and the UV map are separate things. They
Oh.
both tell it how to render things, how to render slightly different things. Well, the bump map is for the bumps, and the UV map is just for the lighting in general.
What?
Yeah.
Isn't that like the same thing?
No, like the UV map is just sort of like the general, like the contours of the lighting, and then the bump map like tells it where like the little bumps and things like that are on it, like the small details of the texture of it.
What?
Yeah.
So it's just a size thing? What?
No, it's a detail thing. So like if you have something that's bumpy, you have the bump map to tell it where the bumps are. And then the UV map is just sort of the general, like, lighting across the whole thing. The bump map is
even
sort
know.
of like...
I've never worked with 3D in games, so I have no idea.
I've never worked with it either, this is just my understanding of it based on, you know, what I've seen.
Based on your infinite
Actually, no, I have
wisdom.
worked a little bit with 3D stuff, so I have a little bit of experience with that stuff.
Yeah, for the pizza ball and pizza time
Well, no,
explosion.
I mean like with Blender in the past. I've done stuff with.
Oh.
There you go. Not sure what I'm accomplishing by moving those, but we'll find out.
butt. Pizza butt.
I don't think we do any lighting on the pizza ball in Pizza Time Explosion, actually, so...
Oh, I like the physics for, well, the way, like, you can push one box and, like, all the other boxes. I
Yeah.
don't think I've ever actually seen that in a game.
I had that in Gray Area.
Surprisingly enough. Oh,
Yeah.
really?
I set them up that way in Gray Area.
Huh. I like it. I just don't think I've ever seen it. That's interesting.
I had to make it that way. Oh, now we got a little car. Speedy Eggbert has a driver's license, apparently.
Vroom, vroom. Vroom, 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 vroom. Vroom, vroom.
And I failed.
Speedy Eggbert and his speedy driver's license.
I have to make a...
So what's the difference between the car and the skateboard?
I don't know. Apparently nothing. But yeah, in
Can the car not jump?
no. That's the difference.
Oh, so you gotta do a puzzle for once.
Interesting. Now see, this is kind of okay game design.
Yeah. It's an actual game.
But yeah, in Gray Area I had to set that up.
Oh, so I guess that's the difference between the car and the skateboard. The car can't jump.
I had to set it up so that the blocks could do that in this because the thing I got that. There you go. So much. You're gonna love that part, Cassie.
Oh boy, I can't wait.
Oh
He
dear.
just explode.
Yeah, so what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so in gray area I had to set up the boxes to move like that because the thing I got for doing pushable boxes just had them like slip out from underneath each other. So I had to program myself how to make them stack.
Gray area? More like gay area.
That's you. That's where you live.
Actually, I'm pretty sure I live in the donkey baby area.
It's the same place.
Oh, okay. Speedy egg baby. He's an egg baby. So can he not push boxes off a ledge?
Nope. Boxes just stop.
Oh.
They're probably.
I'm gonna pretend I understand how that physically works.
They probably don't have any gravity, so instead of give them gravity, they're just like, let's just make sure that they never have to fall.
Just like, hey. Right.
Also, the music just gave up this time. It stopped.
Oh, bye, music. Everyone say bye-bye.
That was the wrong kind of jump. Also, I like how lava just exists, like, totally at random in this world. There's no, like, specific lava
that's what
area,
happens
there's just...
You're, Speedy Eggbert.
There's just lava at random throughout the whole game.
He's so speedy, I admire
The game
him.
is very generous with extra lives, which is nice.
Yeah, it seems so.
Check out that save.
Well, I guess I'll see it in a
Yes.
moment. Oh, wow. Wait, what's the point of that? Oh, I guess you get the jetpack out of it.
Alright, we're on the last rock level. Let's go ahead. Oops. Let's go ahead and save.
That's kind of cool. Like, just like a purely visceral thing. That's cool. He explodes.
Yes, but he win. I remember this stage. I remember this one taking me a long time as a kid. I remember it being hard. Let's see if it's still hard now. Or if I have improved as a gamer. If I've made any game improvement.
Elena's gamer experience. Time to bring out the gamer skills.
Yeah,
It's
again, I
gamer
remember.
time.
I do not remember this having music. So I think the free
Oh, does this
trial.
have wraparound? Like when you go to the edge of the screen?
I don't think so. You can't get to the edge of the screen so far,
Oh.
so...
I love wraparound. It's so fun and cool.
Just like you.
Actually,
interesting music.
just like you.
The new track for this.
I find it
stage.
ironic that I'm the only one who can't hear the music.
Well, couldn't make that jump. There's an explosion for you.
Oh boy. Here it comes.
Is there anything down here? Your favorite part of the whole game? I like that you never got tired of those.
He is bored.
Well, so far this isn't that hard. I don't know why I had so much issue as a kid. Probably just because I was a kid.
Because when you're a kid, you're a genius.
Do you like when he like
Well,
sticks
that's
his tongue out
quite
at things when he
novel.
manages to avoid them? Whoops.
Yeah. Don't you mean he coughs up blood at them?
No. Only in the creepypasta version. I know if you start laughing, that means that you saw an explosion. Oh yeah, did you like how in the I remember when I did the level editor part, how you can just make these digger things just fly if you want to? There's nothing stopping you.
I saw that.
They should have that in Mario Maker, you know, you can just make the enemies float if you want.
I'm guessing they just have, like, pre-coded pathfinding and they don't actually, like, react to their environment.
Like, you just pick where they move, and it doesn't matter if there's ground or not.
That's how I did it on, a game I was making years ago. The one with the backpack, if I've ever told you about that.
I don't think so.
I was working with very little, like, processing power, so... And I also had quite a lot of limitations on that project, so I had to work with what I could do.
Didn't you say you used to use Scratch?
Yeah.
I remember I fiddled around with that a little bit when I was younger. I never actually made anything with it though, because I could never figure it out. Unlike Game Maker.
It was what I used up until like a year or so ago when I moved to Unreal.
That's a big difference.
Yeah, it is a big difference, but I had like tons of experience in Scratch, and like I knew like
Yeah, I don't know why Scratch didn't click with me. I could never figure out how to do anything with it. But Game Maker, I've always. Yeah,
oh really?
I had no issue with Game Maker though. Which it seems like it should be the other way around, because
like,
Scratch is.
I think it's a really
Scratch
good.
is, by my understanding, I was gonna say Scratch is meant to be like simple and easy, but I could never make it do anything.
Yeah, but at the same time, the skills from it are also really transferable, which is why I was able to move to Unreal. And I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a hard jump to learn Unreal by myself, but it's like way easier than it would have been.
I wonder what this was made in. Oh!
I wonder if it just
landed
it
directly
probably would
on
have
the
had
one bomb.
Engine, right? Isn't that the kind of thing they used to do?
What'd you say?
I bet it would have had its own engine.
Possibly.
Probably like developed in-house by E-Games.
Well, E-Games is just the publisher.
That's usually the way things went back then.
Somebody else made this.
Oh. Well, who's the developer?
I don't remember, but like I said, on their website, all these games are for free. All the Speedy Eggberts. Speedy Eggberts, or at least
I'm thinking maybe I should move to Game Maker.
Speedy Eggbert, or at least all of the sound effects from Speedy Eggbert seem to be in all the games too. Like I saw one that was just like a completely different sort of game. It was like a demolition derby like sort of game, like Crazy Taxi sort of game. Called Wild Wheels, and it had sound effects from this game in it. And also Speedy Eggbert is in it as like a robot that is in like a like an escort mission.
Oh, that's great.
And it's just like a 3D like racing game sort of thing.
I bet Speedy Eggbert was supposed to be their mascot.
Yeah. And then there's one, well, most of the time he's called Bloopy. For whatever reason, the E-Games published ones that called him Eggbert, but there's one called Bloopy at Home that I want to try, that I want to play sometime.
Bloopy at Home.
Yes. I'd like to check out that one.
He's always Speedy Eggbert in my heart.
I'm not sure why they called him that in the E-Games versions, but they did. I guess because he's just kind of like egg.
Because they're geniuses.
Because he is kind of egg-related, and like eggs are the one-ups. So I mean, it's not that unusual of a name. So we've unlocked one of those doors now. Yeah, what were you gonna say about Game Maker?
Oh, I was just thinking I should try using it. I think I'm too far into my current projects now to like jump ship on any of those projects. But for future projects, I think it would be a good idea for me to try Game Maker.
As far as I know, it's basically like the best engine for doing 2D games.
Yeah, which is really awesome. And also,
Immediately starting with an explosion. How about that? So I remember these stages too because these were in the trial. Just start the level off getting exploded. No problem.
What a good way to start.
Oh. Yeah, I do wonder if this was made in an engine or if it was all just done from scratch. Or like what tools were used for it, like what 3D modeling program did they use?
Right. Probably very different from what we use today.
How much money was put into this game, I wonder? Because you know, 3D
Probably
modeling
$1
programs could be pretty
billion.
expensive.
It's probably $1 billion.
There's no way I'm getting past this. Nope. Looks like that one level from Sonic Spinball. You'll have to explain what that is.
Yeah, I have no idea what Sonic
He has
Spinball is.
Biss is convinced that he has a skull, but it's just his eyeballs. Just his eyeballs remain.
His eyeballs.
Now here's some interesting music. So much bass.
Womp, 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 womp.
Here, Cassie, I'll give you a rendition of the music. It's It almost sounds like Doom with that bass.
Hearing Lainey make that sound is the greatest gift of all.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I have too many lives, I can't get any more. Oh, that was a nice glitch there.
Oh, how rude.
Don't you just love it when a game has like a maximum amount of lives that's only like, what, 9? 10?
I mean, to be fair, the game's already pretty generous.
Chris is very convinced that it's his skull and not his eyeballs.
It's his eye skull.
His skull balls. Wait, that's weird.
It looks like he's peeing when he does that animation.
What? Wait, which one? The ducking?
When he's looking
Oh,
up.
looking up? Okay, I'll do it again and see what it looks like. Why would you go for that? That's what it looks like he's doing.
I don't know, it just looked like it to me.
Well, it's definitely amusing me that it looks like that to you.
I'm baby. Basically, when you're baby, everything is funny.
You have too many eggs, you cannot carry anymore. Well, I'm glad I get to share this game with you, because this was like a big thing when I was a kid, so... You're getting to see
I'm
stuff I grew up
glad I
with.
get to be shared this game. Speedy Eggbert. Speedy Eggbert the
Also, something
movie.
interesting I noticed, so on my end there's a ton of screen tearing in the game, but on OBS and on the stream's end there's no screen tearing, so...
You shouldn't tear your screen when it's not paper.
Oh no, not Genocide City Zone.
You blow up.
Oh, I made it past that one. I've got the Eggbert skills now. Oh, now we bounce.
Oh, heck
Oh wait,
yeah.
you gotta think about the bounce for a second, because
Speedy
the music
Eggbert,
is restarting.
more like Speedy Lanebert.
I guess we don't bounce. Oh, now... Oh, I see. You gotta slurp and then we can bounce.
Oh, it's bouncing. You gotta think about the bounce.
We slurp first and then we bounce.
Slurp, slurp.
That's your other favorite part of the game, is when he slurp. Speedy's jump animation looks a bit like a dab. Oh no, he's just missing the other. You could easily edit it to be a dab because he's got the one arm up and then you can just put the other arm in front of his face. So yeah, after this I'm gonna stream another game. I'm gonna stream another game that I played a lot as a kid that came out at a similar time as this game.
Hot Wheels Car Legs.
Hot Wheels Stunt Track Driver. And
no, Hot Wheels Car Legs.
And yeah, that one's gonna be interesting. And there's another game I would like to stream soon, which was from the same collection that I got Speedy Eggbert from years ago, called Mini Car Racing. That's the one I really used to play. I used to play that one the most out of the games in the collection, but it's a 16-bit program for some reason, even though it's like newer than Stunt Track Driver and newer than this one, and both of these are 32-bit programs. And 64-bit Windows will not run 16-bit programs, so I'm going to have to set up a virtual machine.
That was a thing that happened a lot back then. Like, they would still make games for older consoles. Well, then again, that still happens.
Yeah, well, like, it was kind of, like, it was already at that point...
Like, especially budget games.
Already at that point, it was the standard to do 32-bit games, because this is 32-bit, and Stunt Track Driver is 32-bit. And most of the games I have from that era are 32-bit, so I'm not sure why it was still 16-bit.
Yeah, but even when it was the standard, sometimes people would make games for older consoles
but
because people still own those.
I had like an emulator, like a Windows emulator thing I got that was able to run the splash screen of Mini Car Racing, but it would then not run the actual game. So I'm gonna have to do like a whole virtual machine. I'm gonna have to make my computer run like a pretend computer with Windows XP on it, and then install the game on that, and then stream that.
The model of the shark.
Yeah, I think it's like a piranha or something. All the enemies are like that weird blue texture, like these platforms are. They kind of just look like... What the heck is that thing up there? It's like a glowing, like a orb. I want that. How do we get up there?
It's orb time. Welcome to Orb. Welcome to the Orb. It's time for the Orb.
There's a lot of those fishies down here. Oh yes, you wanna know something that, when I was a kid, you wanna know something that really amused me in this game? Is that, you can just put water anywhere, and then you can like jump up into the water and start swimming. I just thought that was the funniest thing when I was a kid.
I remember when I was a kid, I played this game called Cloning Clyde.
Well, we got glue now.
Oh, finally, the
we
glue.
We can drop glue now. On the fish.
Speedy Eggbert's poo is glue.
Or can we? Wait, hold on.
Is the glue green? I don't like that.
There we go. Oops, I missed. Oh, dang! That's right, and stuff just explodes when you hit it with it. They call it glue, but it's like C4 or something.
No, it's glue.
It's like a plastic explosive. You're loving this part, aren't you?
The explosion.
Uh-oh.
They never get old.
I'm guessing...
They sent it to me too,
I think it...
but I can't see what it is without leaving the stream.
I'm going to look. If it's what I think it is, I'll show it on stream. Oh yes, it is what I thought it was. I'll show it on stream.
Heck yeah. Speedy Eggman, he's made of eggs.
Thank you, Biss, for your service.
Speedy baby egg.
I see Shiny just saying,
baby
what
egg.
is that?
Oh, there he is
I
down
see Shiny saying, what is that pic you just sent? Okay, let's get it here. Pictures.
Speedy Eggbert, do a dab.
Yep, there he be. There's the boy. He dab. Thank you, Biss.
He's so pretty and beautiful.
Thank you, Biss, for your service to the stream. That's what I'm gonna save real quick. Also, this world is called Technical. Alright, let's just get in the water. Let's just get him in there.
Technically, baby.
Okay, we got 13. Let's blow this giant.
I like when he touches the water with the jetpack and the jetpack just explodes.
Wanna hear a joke? What is that, Biss? Tell us your joke. Look at all those orbs.
What kind of jurisdiction is technical?
Oh no, it's another stage where we have to go back to the beginning at the end. This game loves that.
Robot jurisdiction.
This game really loves that that gimmick of you have to return to the beginning of the stage after you've finished, doesn't it?
A technicality. Why's that platform there if you can just climb over it?
It's a good question.
The climbing is for the no-nonsense people.
Also, Eggbert has very powerful pull-ups. Or chin-ups.
Yeah, he's a strong boy. He eats his
Pull-ups
greens.
are something different.
Oh, are you talking about the diaper
Yeah.
brand? He's too old for diapers. He's 4.
He just goes around bare naked. There's one treasure chest on this stage. Beautiful. So you're gonna make me go get one treasure chest. It's probably gonna be at the very end of the stage, and then go all the darn way back. Oh, there's winds now.
Yeah.
Thanks, Speedy Eggbert.
Oh, it's wind time. Welcome to the wind. We got fun and games. Welcome to the windy
I always
house.
think of that song as...
It's time for wind.
I always think of that song as Welcome to the Jungle, we've got lemonade.
Oh, he blow up.
Yep. He doing explode. What kind of a world does Speedy Eggbert
Speedy
even live
Eggbert
in?
definitely has baby energy.
Oops. Baby explode energy. There's the treasure chest. Oh, I remember this part actually. I have memory of this. It's funny the things that I just randomly remember about this game as I go through it. Speedy Eggbert cannot walk through the wind. So I would have had to get to this part with still the... Whoa, what the heck was that? That was impressive.
He's too much of a baby to walk through the wind.
Yeah. So you can't walk through wind either?
What?
So you can't walk through wind either?
I'll have to get back to you on that one.
Also, it exploded just as the music was restarting, so we had to stop and stare at his pile of ash for a second.
Yeah, just stop and think about it.
Think about what you've done to Eggbert. This lady came in and started talking and went to leave for a long long time. I come back as Speedy Eggbert explodes into a ball of fire. Alright, if you just sit here for a second, Speedy Eggbert does something very cursed. Let's see.
Oh boy. Oh, the monkey
And he
thing.
makes like a
He's
realistic monkey sound. He becomes a monkey.
Yeah, he's
he channels
monkey.
his monkey energy.
M-U-N-K-Y. Monkey.
Look at Biss reacting to it. I thought the monkey was a kid in the background of somebody's mic. What, he's, even if you're walking the same direction as the wind, he still like does the animation like he's pushing against it.
It's monkey time.
Doesn't have a skull. He has eyeballs.
It's time for monkey.
I remember this
The
game being so
explosion.
hard when I was little, but now it's sort of like the only difficulty is in just, you know, sometimes it's kind of hard to find things, and sometimes it's just sort of like a slow and
Yeah, I
boring level
remember
design.
that every game when I was little.
What was that?
Because when I was little, I wasn't good at games. I wonder if, like, the skill I had as a kid in games is, like, roughly equivalent to the skill of, like, most people who are playing games for the first time. Because I feel like as people who have been playing games for years, like, it's hard for us to judge, like, what it would be like for someone to experience games, like, for the first time.
Oops. I just kind of remember
Which
what
I
it
think
was
is
like.
a good skill to have as a designer.
Well, that was what was nice about watching Ash play my game yesterday, because he was playing it for the first time, and I got to see him like get better at the game over time.
Yeah, that's super valuable. That's why I always force my family members.
Because it was really nice because I could see like the learning curve like working. Because whoops, because I want the game to be like where people can like figure it out and like figure it out themselves and like learn how it works and everything over time. And I got to see it working, and I was like, yes,
Yeah.
I've made a good game that people can figure out, and it works.
That's why that's so important for me.
Alright, let's do level 5. We'll keep playing this for a little bit longer.
Yay, Egg Boy did it.
Oh no, they've done it again where you have to come back to the start.
He's
I think that's a stage I never beat because I don't remember seeing this one. I don't remember this background. I never got this far in the game on the free trial.
He's we call him Eggbert.
Oh no, the fan explodes too. If you touch the fan, it blows up. Yeah, Ash, you totally played the game as I intended it to like work out and how I intended people to figure out how to get through it. So it was really nice to see.
Sweet. This game is a wealth of comedy. And all of it is explosion based.
All of it is just the fact that just things explode. Like you touch the fan, it blows up. You laugh. Why is everything in his world so explosive, though? Is the question. Why does everything explode in Speedy Eggbert world?
Because why not?
Oh, there was a secret there.
It's just the latest trend in this world.
I'm gonna have to save again before I lose all my lives. Oh, we got some very 90s PC game sounds in these midis. Wow. Well, the helicopter protected me from dying from that explosion. The helicopter took the hit for me. Not that time.
What a
Whoa.
valiant helicopter.
You're gonna love this one. Wait until you see what happened there. Speedy, if I was to explain Speedy Eggbert, I would say it was a game about explosions. Speedy Eggbert is a game about exploding.
Speedy Eggbert, go boom. He do
Sometimes
it
the music
again.
just goes, ah. I don't know why.
He do it again.
Lots of explosions for you on this stage. Oh dang. Speedy Eggbert getting encrusted. Encrusted Eggbert. Oh, the music restarted right while the explosion was on screen. You're gonna love it.
He do it again.
Oh, extra lives on your days. Oh, if you bounce on a spring and you have a helicopter, the helicopter explodes. So many things make explosions happen in this game.
You do it again.
It'd just be called Speedy Eggbert Explosion. Crossover with my game. You've heard of Pizza Time Explosion, this is Speedy Eggbert Explosion. Uh-oh.
I'm gonna have to file a lawsuit. There's significantly fewer explosions in Pizza Time Explosion.
There's an evil Eggbert now.
I purchased the game for explosions, and there are next to no explosions. Oh, he's a blue boy.
He dropped glue
Oh,
on
it's
me.
skateboard time. Skateboard time,
That's how you
baby.
can tell this game is from the 90s. Even though it's like the tail end of the 90s, they still had to have it. He's shown on the skateboard on the cover too, like the skateboard is his main thing. So you know Speedy Eggbert's a cool. That's how you know Speedy Eggbert is a cool 90s kid. Is he rides a skateboard.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. Yeah, he's a cool kid.
Gotta go back and get the helicopter.
He's known for being one of the cool kids.
Whoops.
It's helicopter
Here you go into
time.
lava.
Let's go to our
The
copter
skateboard is why his
junction.
feet are so buff, Ash says. I had to install an extra program to get Hot Wheels Stunt Track Driver to where I can stream it as well. It was a thing that forces it into windowed mode. Then I can stream it. But that's a lot easier to do than setting up a whole virtual machine, so that's why I'm doing that first and not mini car racing. I have one old video of mini car racing on my YouTube channel from when I had a computer that could run it.
What about mini baby racing?
That's your next game. And it's all just babies on the Roombas. Racing.
Yeah, they're all just riding the Roombas.
Wait, what was the point of this area?
I'm sure you know by now that the baby on the Roomba is my favorite video of all time.
Just Mario Kart with Roombas. What was the point of this area? There's just a pointless skateboard here. You can only get here with
That's the point.
this, and then you can't get out of there. Whoops.
That's the point. It has no point.
I'm still missing a treasure chest somewhere. And don't tell me it's up. You don't. don't tell me that Eggbert's got it. I know he doesn't.
Okay, it's in his nose.
Oh. I don't know why the music has to like chant sometimes.
Actually, it's in his butt.
Sometimes the music just goes, ah.
Well, yeah, because this is a dire situation.
Whoa. Oh yeah, I know where the treasure chest is. It's over here. I need the helicopter for this. How do I get the helicopter over here?
It's in the mystery zone.
Gotta be over here. Oh wait, no, I don't need the helicopter. I can do this.
The explosions.
Yes. I have doed it. The deed is done.
Yay, she did it!
Thank you.
Yay! Wahoo, Laney! Wahoo!
I wonder if this is... Imagine if this game actually uses the same sound font that Doom used for its music. It might, like it sounds like it.
Yahoo!
Now that I've played Doom, I'm like, is this game using the same sound font as Doom for its music? Is this game using the Doom sound font? Could be.
It's using the sound font for boom.
Oh, I get it, because all the explosions.
He exploded.
We did it. I have now made more progress in this game than I ever did as a kid.
We did it! Hooray! Do 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 do.
Let's go back to houses.
Do.
Let's do like one more stage in houses.
Oh heck yeah, houses.
Whoops. I've like exited.
Wait, why is it a key now instead of an arrow?
Well, poo. Because it opens the door on the overworld. Well, I've got to do that part again, because I made a mistake.
Oh. Because of SpongeBob's butt cheeks.
What? I made a mistake and now we gotta do that again.
Because of SpongeBob's butt cheeks.
Whoops. I tried to save and...
Wait, does he just always have his tongue out?
I guess so.
Oh, I thought that was like the inside of his mouth.
I tried to... I think it's his tongue.
Oh yeah, he's always gotta be ready to lick the lollipop.
Oops. I'm doing worse this time. Yeah, I tried to save on the overworld, which I forgot you cannot do, so... That's all my fault.
It's time for explosions.
Yeah, you get some bonus explosions now because of this.
He just turns to ash.
Yep. He turns to my friend. Hey Ash, did you know you're in this game?
And my friend now. I hereby declare that Ash is also my friend.
You've been declared as a friend, Ash. I'm gonna save here so I don't ever have to do that part again. They used my likeness without my permission. Oh yeah.
Rude. That's more rude than a donkey.
There we go. Donkeys are rude, huh? Like the one in Shrek.
They kick you in the buns.
To kick you in the buns. You heard it here first, everyone. The attribute of donkey is that it kick you in the buns.
Yeah, it kick you in the buns. You heard it from me, I'm baby.
How do I get out of this situation?
Shrek is the perfect anti-Disney film.
Come on. Whoops. That's not a leap peg cartridge. That's a reference that I make that I don't think anybody else is going to get. When I say, whoops, that's not a leap peg cartridge.
Pad? Yeah, I get it, I get it.
Nice.
I had a leap pad when I was little.
And it said that. Because, whoops, that's not a leap peg cartridge.
Yeah.
And it says that when you're trying to load a cartridge into it.
I remember it.
Like, I think it is a Leap Pad cartridge.
Yeah, I
you
remember
fool.
I had this one with a SpongeBob book, and you tap the thing and it makes sound and
I had one about dinosaurs,
SpongeBob.
and I had one about mammals. It's called
Cool.
Amazing Mammals.
I love the
Oh boy,
SpongeBob one
yeah, this
so
game
much.
really loves this, it really loves this mechanic of the exit is at the beginning and you come back for it later.
Oh, now I'm wondering, did that game, like, did that SpongeBob LeapPad book game thing, I can't remember if it had the original voice actors from the show or not.
I remember most of the time I spent was just with the little demo book that it came with that, just had like a sample of everything.
Ooh, that's fun.
And there was a lot of jokes from that I remember, which is like, just like little voice clips that were funny, like, oh, I could use a shampoo! I wouldn't be so dusty if you vacuumed me.
A shampoo.
There's just all sorts of things like that.
My brother had a quantum leap pad, and I thought he was so
Quantum
cool.
leap pad. Huh?
Yeah.
Check out Speedy Eggbert, he's got skills. Check out these skills he's got.
Yeah, he's a skilled baby boy.
Check out those skills. All for an extra life.
This is barely how it is. This is
Whoops.
a ripoff.
What?
This is barely houses. This is a ripoff.
It's mostly just skipping through water like a madman. Like a mad egg.
And then exploding on the fish.
Even the fish explode. The fish, the birds, everything.
What a beautiful world. Nitroglycerin.
He lives in the nitro world.
I remember seeing this one video.
Hey, there's
from...
some houses for you.
Oh my gosh. Fedorov, is he still around? I think I remember. So there was this guy named Nicholas Fedorov, and he was like a weird, surreal 3D animator. And I just remember he had this one animation where like a 3D Gary just eats nitroglycerin, and he's like, nitroglycerin? In like a really echoey voice. But I think the guy deleted all of his videos or like left YouTube or something.
Oh.
So they're lost to history. I remember his videos just being perfect.
You wanna know something weird? Is that some of those houses don't...
Let me see if I can find...
Some of those houses don't have doors. Some of them have only windows.
And he did this one. He did this one called The Computer, where it's like, the computer is not my brain.
What?
The computer is not my home. It's so beautiful. You did a VeggieTales one. That was pretty perfect.
I wonder what it says about me, but that this is the game that
Oh,
I
he
grew up
blew
with.
up. What?
I wonder what it says about me that this is the game that I, or like in what way did this game influence me? Because like this is what I grew up
I
with.
feel like this is just the Laney game.
Like I said last time, like,
It's like-
some people grew up with Mario or Sonic or things like that, but this is the mascot platformer that I grew up with.
It's like weird and surreal, and like that's Laney's sense of humor, and it's like inexplicable things all over the place.
Yep. There's stuff up
Like
there.
things that seem like they're supposed to make some kind of sense, but they just don't.
The sky in this world looks like it's full of nuclear radiation. Oh no, secret lore. Secret Eggbert lore.
Game theory is Speedy Eggbert's world full of nuclear radiation.
That way everything explodes. I want to see a game theory video about Speedy Eggbert.
Me too.
It's the one game theory video I would watch.
They call him Speedy because he does speed. in this heck hole of a radiation world. Because everything's drugs in Speedy Eggbert's world.
That's what the lollipop really is.
Yeah, the lollipop is actually just the drugs. Go.
Didn't even realize there was color variance in the background. You thought your eyes were acting up. Oh. Come on.
Biss doesn't have eyes, don't lie, Biss.
That's why Biss thinks.
We've
That's why
never
Biss
seen
thinks
him.
that his eyes are his skull. Because Biss only has a skull and no eyes.
Yeah, that's why Biss thinks Speedy Eggbert has eyes, skull, house.
Oh, there's little diggers.
Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, so willy nilly old baby.
Oh, bother. I'm so stuffed with fluff.
Oh, father. Oh, father.
That's the only thing Winnie the Pooh has been ruined for me by that video. Oh, bother.
Wait, what?
I'm so stuffed with fluff. I'm dummy thick.
I can think about is this one Clarence episode where there's just like this one scene where like he's hanging out with a friend and then they're like, there's something like, we should play bears, and then he's like, oh, okay, I'll be your bear, and he's like, oh, bother, oh, bother, and he just starts being Winnie the Pooh.
Oh no. Oh yeah, it's got.
I wish I could remember it better. That's my favorite episode.
Winnie the Pooh's been ruined for my sister by that video because all I have to say is just, oh, bother, and she goes, no! Don't continue. Like, what? That's just what Winnie the Pooh says. She's like, no, I know what you mean when you say it.
Uh-oh. What is the video?
I'll have to send it to you later.
Uh-oh.
This
Speedy
fish is
Eggbert
just
jumps so high.
sitting there still.
proud
Look at that. So apparently, if they just leave it so that it has no like path it takes, it just stays completely motionless. The oh bother is my version of the duck gaming.
Duck, gaming, Cassie / Lassie.
Both work for you.
Yeah, cause I'm dog.
I actually kind of like the way that this level looks, like the graphics of it.
Yeah, it's very like 90s computer
Yeah,
game.
well, that's what this is. So.
Exactly.
Oh, a secret. I like the trees.
I can't speak for the 90s, but I remember playing games that looked vaguely like this in the early 2000s.
Alright, we're
remember,
missing another, we're missing one chest. I should save.
There was this one game on the website for like, I don't know, I think it was like Captain Crunch or something, where you just played as like one of the pieces of cereal, and there was like a whole big adventure, and there were a bunch of sequels, but like, at least to my small baby mind, it was a very like good game. I bet if I went back and played it, I would still enjoy it, potentially, because I think it was pretty well
That level
done.
was pretty good, actually. Should we go for... There's one more level in this world. Should we go for it? I'm not sure how long it's going to take.
Heck yeah.
Because I want to...
The finale of houses.
Because I want to have enough time to play as much of
Grand finale.
Hot Wheels Stunt... Because I want to try and play the whole game of Stunt Track Driver. Although it's pretty short.
Whoa.
It's pretty short and not too difficult.
Can I tag along for that?
That one I was planning to do by myself, but...
Okay.
You can... Whoop! Oh no! Immediate lava. That's not very nice. You can watch, of course, if you want. I'd love to have you there for watching it.
Heck yeah. Cassie might. Oh, he died.
Yep. The one time he doesn't explode is when he goes in the lava and then he just burns pathetically. How am I supposed to get that? Maybe there's a helicopter on the stage somewhere.
He go in the lava.
Let's just save that one for now. Biss says, be right back. Okay, Biss.
Be right, baby.
Gonna go raid the Pepsi Sanctum.
Ooh, the Pepsi Sanctum.
Yeah, okay, there's a helicopter on this stage. Plenty of them. Again, this is... Look, this is all the house you get on this house stage. That's a house, huh? What is this, a house for ants?
What's this? Antville?
What is this, a house for Eggberts? What if instead of Speedy Eggbert he was Speedy Legbert? And he had real speedy legs.
Yeah, 'cause he got legs. Yeah, he got legs.
He mostly has feet though. As we discussed on the previous stream.
Is he even an egg? Like, he's yellow.
I mean, he's egg-shaped.
Is he, like, hatched from an egg?
He's egg-shaped.
Yeah.
And he collects eggs for extra
maybe
lives.
he's hatched from an egg and that's what the... Yeah. Maybe he's like an egg yolk.
Oh no.
Why is that up there?
I don't know. It's a good thing I went and looked up there, because... Otherwise, how would I have found that? Okay, there's some more.
Alright, egg boy.
Good thing I came back here.
It's treasure time.
Why are there so many treasure chests around all over the place in this world too? That's another question about the world of this game. And they're always like, they're all, none of them are locked, they're all open. And they like move on their own.
I suppose you could ask the same about why there's so many coins spread around the place in Mario.
Yeah, but at least that's a little less weird than like an entire like floating treasure chest. Let's go ahead and save.
I think the justification from the original game was that because the toads had been turned into various blocks and things, they hid power-ups inside them to like help you out. So if you found them in the block, then they would offer you the power-up. Whereas now it's just abstract.
Whee! And like Mario Maker implies that it's all just like constructed by somebody. Okay, yeah, we just built
It's
that.
from Bowser!
Well, yeah, at least some of them are like
What?
built by Bowser himself. like in the story mode.
Yeah. And Bowser Jr.
What if they actually like literally use like the Mario
And
Maker
also-
interface to build the stages? And that's what they've
And
been doing
also
all
Pearl
along.
and Marina.
Yeah. And like there was like a solid snake character in there. Oh, now we're back over here.
Solid baby.
Whoa. It just makes me think of like a really like chunky baby. Like Finn from Adventure Time as a baby. He's a solid baby.
Stop.
Well, poo.
Solid baby.
That really amuses me. Like either really like maybe like really muscular baby. The baby's been working out.
The door explosions.
Baby that goes to the gym.
Who's Jim?
Whoops. Baby that lifts weights. Let's not touch the ceiling this
A
time.
baby that's a genius.
Yes. And rides the Roomba. It still amuses me by like saying that the baby is a genius. It makes me think that like the baby made the Roomba. This baby is creator of the Roomba.
Yeah, the baby invented
yeah,
the Roomba.
and it was for this purpose of riding around.
To ride it.
It just happens to also clean. That's just coincidence.
I think I'll just forever find the baby riding Roomba funny.
Well, let's load. Because I got stuck. The game pauses to restart the music even if you're on the menu. There's a lot of stage I'm gonna have to redo now because of that blunder.
Definitely kin with Roomba baby.
I don't remember if there was even anything actually over here for me, but I'm gonna go over here just in case.
The most dramatic character arc of all time is that of Roomba baby.
What is the character arc?
Roomba baby's character arc? You don't understand it? Oh, that means you're not a real fan.
Oh.
Yeah.
You'll have to explain it to me so I can become a real fan.
No, you'll have to figure it out for yourself to become a real fan.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, you're not a real fan of Roomba baby. You're just a fake fan.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, fake fan.
Okay, now we're back over here. Let's begin our trek back. I got ahead of myself and blew up. Sorry, Eggbert. Do you think Eggbert likes exploding?
Probably.
Is it
That's
get a kick
why
out of it?
he eats nitroglycerin
I've had
in the
enough.
morning for breakfast. I feel like he has like an addiction to nitroglycerin. Like he just has it every morning for breakfast.
Okay, so was there another path down this way?
And that's why he hasn't.
Okay, we're moving along.
He just keeps
Yes.
exploding.
He's just not, it's just not his day. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even need to be, so I wasted a ton of time being over there. There's no reason to be over there. Everything's over here.
In the first games I made that were called Groundy and Skya, some of the levels were underwater, but they just had the same physics, so you didn't actually like swim or anything. Yeah, and so I decided that the reason Groundy just sinks to the bottom of the water at the same speed he falls is because he really likes lead flakes and he eats them every day for breakfast.
Oh. Wet flakes. That's when you have wet flakes. That's when you have cereal, but
no, lead flakes.
What flakes?
Lead flakes.
Oh, I thought you said wet flakes because he's in the water. So like.
In that universe,
there we go.
Lead is a cereal. Lead flakes.
I thought wet flakes is when you have cereal, but instead of milk, you just put water in it. He just eats cereal with water.
How would that make him sing?
Because he it had to do with the water. It was like, it gave him like water affinity or something. I don't know. That makes more sense because then he's heavy, but wet flakes. I was going real silly and abstract.
I was in like 6th grade at the time.
That's when I did a lot of game designing stuff around that age. Is when I started doing a lot of it.
Same.
I had stuff as early as when I was in like 3rd grade though. My first game I came up with was Bouncy Ball, which is just a ball that bounces around the stage.
That's cute.
And then the enemies were all like balls. It was like a ball with like a mean face on it and like arms and legs. Was the enemy. When
I started making like little Big Planet games, it was like younger than 5th grade, but I remember 5th grade was when I started using Scratch and making Groundy and Skya.
5th grade is when I discovered Game Maker. I was about 10.
Ooh.
Look at how many levels there are in this area. Sheesh. This is like most of the game is going to be in the mechanical area. Or machinery, whatever it's called. Let's find out what it's called.
Cassie's so excited to finish the music for Pizza House.
mechanical.
Boom, explosion house.
Yeah, so that's our...
She's really proud of what she's been making.
I think people like this enough that we could go ahead and just like do the whole game. And I can have you on for it.
Heck
you
yeah.
want me to just play the whole thing?
Heck
We're
yeah,
getting close.
heck yeah. Heck yeah. In the
We're like halfway
house.
through the game now after this stream.
Oh, sweet.
There he is. There's the Eggbert.
Egbert, I'm a big fan. I'm a fan of Speedy Eggbert. I'm a big fan of you, Speedy Eggbert.
I remember back when I had only the free trial version, just the demo mode was like was my only glimpse at like what the rest of the game was like. It would like show me things and it would like blow my mind. I was like, dang, all this is in the game? Wow.
Speedy baby, man.
So yeah, that's Speedy Eggbert. I guess we'll be playing more of it soon. I'll probably bring Cassie again for more Speedy Eggbert. And yeah, so you can all stick around for just a couple minutes and I'll get started with our second game of the day, Hot Wheels Stunt Track Driver, which I will be trying to play all in one stream.
Yeah.
And I hope you'll stick around and watch that one, Cassie.
Yeah, I'll probably watch a little bit of it.
Wow, Ash. But yeah, be right back in just a minute with Hot Wheels Stunt Track Driver, and thank you for being on for this stream, Cassie. It was a lot of fun. I'll have you back.
Thank you for having Cassie on this
Yeah, I'll have you
stream.
back next time I play Speedy Eggbert, which should be soon. So,
Yes.
next week.
Yes.
Alright.
Yes.
Be right back, everyone.
Yes. Yes.